hair out of the way. Well, welcome back to, I don't know. Dang light. I need to get a different sort of light. How is everyone doing tonight? Today was a day. I know I say that a lot, but just people were particularly dumb today and needy. Like, yeah, just people were annoying. Um, good intro. Shush you. Uh, I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to stream tonight because I was feeling a little after work. Um, my stomach wasn't really too happy. It's still a little upset, but I'm doing better. I honestly think I just got a little overheated at work because it was really warm in our building. And I mean, I wasn't even really doing anything like overly strenuous, but I was still just like, like I was dying. It was awful. So, why the other monitor in your face? What do you mean? Uh, yeah, that was about it. So, what, this? That's my TV. Remember, I rearranged things and my TV is over there now and my desk is against the wall. So yeah, that's the corner of my TV. Duh. Alright. There we go. Has that always been in the stream? Yes. Well, since I restarted, yes. Before, before I had, oh, so Exob, you may find this entertaining. I started looking up the voices. I didn't get very far. It was basically the only reason. It was basically I saw a post on it was either Facebook or Twitter of like screenshots of different voice actors, you know, commenting on who they play and saying, "Oh, thanks, Damso, for being a part of this." Well, Alfin, I don't remember his voice actor's name off the top of my head, but the actor does Arturo. No, I'm not saying that right. From Berseria. I can't, I'm forgetting how to say his name all of a sudden. Artorias. Something like that. Either way, yeah. The apparent big bad. Yeah. Velvet's, you know, adoptive, or what, brother-in-law? Yeah, him and Elfin share a voice actor. So I still have to look up. You told me that. I don't remember you telling me that. You did not tell me that. Okay, I must have missed that then. King Arthur. I mean, that's yeah, kind of what he thinks of himself as. Okay, what the hell was I doing? Oh, that's right. We knocked down the wall, like, literally made it explode, and I'm supposed to go look at it. Because it just tells me to, just to go look at the
Okay.
gates. I mean, I would have eventually figured it out.
After every little...
Since I came back. Whoa, you're the Ren and then helped liberate Calaglia, aren't you? None of that.
What?
So what if I am? This is crazy. I always wanted to talk to you. This dude needs a haircut. Oh boy. Hey, I know this is really sudden, but how do you think I look? You look like you need a haircut. Well, how should I put it? Oh god, okay. Neither one of those is particularly nice, but I don't imagine he wants to be told he looks like everybody else. So...
Right.
Oof. Okay, that's mean. Yeah, but that's Shion. Pretty plain, I guess I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's nothing stylish about what I'm wearing. Not even a little. Oh boy. There's only so much you can do with a few pieces of cloth, though. I think now that Calaglia is free, I should be free from these boring old rags too. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Sure, now's as good a time as any. That's why I wanted to talk to you. I want your opinion on what I can do to stand out and look more handsome. And Allison's probably just thinking, what even the shit? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I like your attitude. I know a guy who could stand to take a page out of your book.
What?
Sorry to disappoint.
I'm not so sure.
Anyway, what sort of outfit do you think would look good on me? Any general ideas you might have for me to try? Let me think. Oh god. It certainly doesn't seem... Something aggressive. I'm almost afraid of what that would be. Ah, what the hell?
Right.
You'll just blend in with the crowd if you look like everyone else. Look for something unique, something in your face that makes you stand out. You're right. It'd be boring if I just looked like any other random person around here. I just noticed that his name is just like handsome nobleman. Okay, I'll look for something loud and bold. I'd love to get your feedback once I come up with an outfit.
Sure.
Sure, I'd be happy to help. Okay then. Aww. He's not coming back, is he? You were in that battle too, weren't you? Do you know what happened to him? Anything? Please, I have to know. Poor woman. Did I already talk to this person? that was part of his side quest? I don't even keep track. Hey, did you talk to the blacksmith?
Nice.
I did. I didn't realize he could make weapons out of Zego parts. That he can. Knowing that, could I ask you to help me out with a little something? You know those golems, the big rock guys? That ones that like to spring out of the ground without warning? They're a pain in the neck. Yeah, that's it. That should make for some great weapon material from what I'm told. There's still a ton of those roaming around causing trouble, and it looks like we need them to forge some weapons, too. Could you get 3 stone fragments off of those guys and bring them back here to me? You said we could find them on golems? I can't read.
Yes.
Right. The things that look like rocks buried in the ground. If you could press some and collect that stone fragment for me, that'd be great. Sorry to add more to your plate, but you'd really be helping me out. Thanks. Alright, so now we're looking for rocks. No, don't need priority. Should be able to got yourself a little same.
Go.
I was already using V Light and Dark V as just like my general YouTube. So
I don't see any soldiers or their pet Zoogles. Just strays roaming around.
They must have split once Balsef kicked the bucket and they had nobody left to obey.
But yeah, so when I started streaming, I picked a different. I have to come all the way up here. Crap. How long his clothes
What
not catch
finally
on
destroyed
fire every time
Balsef
you grab
and his
them?
wall?
It's dispersing and spreading across Dana as we speak. It's dispersing and spreading across Dana as we speak. Finding its way back to where it belongs.
And all the energy the Renan's great. And all the energy the Renan's great. What? Can't tell the Dan in that? Or about why you want to kill all the lords?
Oh, like you don't have anything to hide? The Blazing Sword. It's powered by the burning astral energy of the Master Core I possess. So why don't you explain how it manifested into the shape of that beast? Just how did you manage that?
How am I supposed to know? My memory's a complete blank, remember? Fine, be that way. It's not like we ever trusted each other any...
I want it.
She's still not awake?
Not yet. Her injuries aren't serious, but she's severely weakened. Must have been quite a fight.
There's nothing we can give her?
If only. What with the beatings we've taken lately, we're barely getting by on the little provisions we have as it is.
That bad, huh? If there are no supplies here, then... That's it. We need Doc.
Doc? The same Doc that took care of you?
Yeah, he's back in Mosgul. If anyone can help us, it's him.
In that case, would you mind asking for us? I'd go myself, but I'm tied up here for now.
Not a problem. Leave it to me.
I want to cosplay him. I really do. Just because I love his outfit. I really do. I don't know why.
Really not that big of a deal. There are more realms out there than just Calaglia, you know.
I knew there was more out there. But it sure didn't feel like it when unscalable walls are trapping you in.
I hate to burst your bubble, but the rest of Dana isn't much better. The world's full of lords who are just as bad as Balseph.
I know. That girl must have had her reasons for coming over to our territory. Even so, it's nice to see there really is life beyond the walls of Calaglia. It might not mean much to you, but that's reason enough for me to be happy.
People thanking us. I take it that's the girl who came from outside the gates of fire? She doesn't look like she's running. I wonder where she came from. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, this... I have to go back to this suit? Is he done? Are you ready? I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I know what I want. Now to just go out and find it. Oh boy. Really? Or is it doing that because... Oh, that might be doing that because of, what am I doing? So how... I'm assuming that little star will light up when he's actually... wait. Which way is... Shit. Oh, that doesn't really help me. Snap is useless. Once again! I forget where to go! I don't think it's... No, it's... There's no one left to beat us. I heard you're... Bleh. I heard you're the ones we should thank for kicking out the Renan. Who knew a guy like you had that kind of strength in him? It's crazy, I tell you. Chest. I really want to do something about all this fire. It's gonna take more than just a little water and sand.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
You need to read it to know what you need. Go in there. Sounds like once things went south, the Bright Eyes ran out the gates of fire with their tails between their legs. Good riddance, if you ask me. I hope they stay out of Calaglia forever. That'd be nice. There that I can't get to. They're gone now. We don't have to fear their fear the armored soldiers any longer. Dear God. Can you believe it? We're now free to go wherever we like and do whatever we want, whenever we want. And it's all because of that iron mask that everyone's talking about out here. Good God, I can't.
It's me, Iron Mask. For these days, I go by Alphen. I finally remembered my name.
These days, you just remembered your name like a few hours ago.
Alphen? I heard that was the guy who brought down Balseph.
Well,
Wait.
I felt that.
You're telling me you're the liberator of Calaglia? Our own Iron Mask? Of all the people.
I told you, I'm Alphen now. And I didn't overthrow Balsef alone.
Even so, that's no small feat you've accomplished. And you managed to get your face back, too. That woman with you, the Renin?
You know about her?
Only what I've heard from rumors. I wasn't sure I believed it, but now I suppose I must.
Doc, she...
Thank you. I'm saying it to you, young lady.
I only helped because it was in my interests as well.
Of course, I would imagine as much. But that doesn't change the end result. The two of you defeated Balsef, and now all of us are free. That is a fact.
Thanks, Doc.
I should be the one thanking you. I'll never be able to repay what you two have done. Anyway, I'm guessing you didn't come here just to catch up.
Right. We need your advice. We found a girl who's collapsed from exhaustion, and she needs medicine. Do you know anything that could help?
If she's that weak, she may need a nutritional boost. The herbs I have here won't be enough.
Of course they won't.
Oh, have you tried searching Kirt Garrison?
No. We passed it on our way here, but...
With all the Renin soldiers gone, that place should be empty now. If we're lucky, maybe they left something you can use.
Good idea. We'll take a look. Kirt Garrison. If I'm not mistaken, that's located off to the side of the railroad tracks.
Wherever it is, just make it quick.
Now we need to find some herbs. And then, do I take them back to Doc? Or do I take them back to...
You look happy.
Do I? I guess I am.
He doesn't look happy to me.
Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
Now he looks happy.
That guy's a strange one, though.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
He is, though. He thanked me, a Renin, for helping, despite everything my people have put him through over the years. He's free now. He doesn't have to act nice around my kind.
That just means he's a good person.
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an individual, Shion, not just some Renin.
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw rocks at you?
I'm not saying that, it's just hard for me to understand him.
I mean, I get it. Dang.
I'm all stuffed up!
Here I come!
Oh, I can't actually jump into the water. That's apparently not where I needed to go. Herm. And those things. Wait.
Less talking, more pummeling. Think this is it?
How would I know?
It matches the description we were given, at least. No use standing around here hemming and hawing.
What description?
Let's take it back and see.
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
Sorry, it's Alphen now, right? Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
I see. You know, I think things just might be starting to change. But for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again. I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you. But you simply keep doing what you feel is right. If you ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then, take care of yourself.
Thanks, Doc.
Until I change the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's still the same thing. Ouch.
Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cyslodia around here.
Cyslodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
So you're Rinwell, and you're with the Cyslodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. We hoped that maybe you could help us. News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's
This
awfully
just happened.
convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's...
It's okay. You did well. We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we worked together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember? Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find...
Oh,
I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
dude, take
What
it to
makes
yourself.
you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough! Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Danans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now, our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in 2 places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balsef.
Oi. Staging a rebellion is never easy.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Jeez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the four of you?
Afraid so.
Oh, he's
Look
coming with
after
us.
the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember,
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
let's move, people.
Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna be a thing.
We have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renin?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renin once you enter such a vicious cycle.
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. And there's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
I have bad feelings. Owlgirl is making a very good attempt at being best girl.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different.
Sort of.
Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
Well,
I'm still.
His name's Hootle, and he's a baby owl. And he's the only friend I have.
oh boy. Hey, where am I going? Okay, that's it. Okay, this way's a dead end.
We're in...
I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hootle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh, hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoot?
Oh, so sad. He should never be sad. That's not nice.
We're in good form! I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings.
Makes sense.
Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
And yet,
Exactly.
I keep
It's
fighting
important to
things in
keep your
the air.
enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. And it's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight,
Oh, stone fragments. That's what I'm supposed to be collecting from the golden thing. Hey, Matt. Oh, sure. Let's make the stick.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Yeah, why not? We might get a skit or something.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go?
It's wearing glasses. Come on. There we go. The only reason I caught that owl was because that thing popped up. Ugh. Lovely. What the heck is that? Ugh. Hopefully we don't have to fight those at some point. I'm sure we will.
I take it we're heading through here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is
Which
that?
means it's something.
A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But
Let's go.
Kind of. Okay, Ridwell, a little bit, kind of in appearance, and what the hell? Oh, those look lovely.
actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
She even sounds a
Are you
little bit
saying
like
these
Ruby.
things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such
Alright,
structures.
have a good night, Exop.
Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect?
Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Gee.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
Snake Eyes?
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official
Instead of
title is
Bright
the
Eye.
Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danons spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Gee, it
Hence
sounds like
the
a
not
lovely
trusting one
place.
another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
Really?
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Ooh, salmon. I
Is the
say
blazing
as if I
sword
had the same thought as I was getting to the water. I was like, oh wait, flaming sword, is this a good idea? I don't remember what it was.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Woo! good, more statues. Alright.
Okay.
I've been...
Bring you back from death's abyss!
No! Okay. I'm not sure what I did there. I'm not still controlling her, am I?
Wow, take a look at that.
I know I said I want to explore the other characters, but... Yeah, I guess I have to be sprinting to do that. But when I'm expecting it... Oh, I really hope I'm not still controlling her, because... Well... I guess we're going
I'd
this way.
Zoogle if I were you.
Damn.
Yeah.
That weak, huh?
So can I fight? Oh, so those must be part of that thing. Hang on. See, because we're low on CP. Whoops.
Another notch in the old belt.
Well, I can't go back that way. So yeah, I can only... I'd have to come at it from the direction I was going already. How did I not see that before? Yeah, because this is the way I came in, right? Yeah.
Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
And then in the scenes, it's like they can't stand each other half the time. It's like, guys, make up your mind.
Not much further now. The exit will take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So
So what you're
that's
saying
fine?
is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatic,
I just
it's up to
noticed
us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
Yep.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
Typical Tales game. Things would go so much easier if the characters would just talk to each other. But then it wouldn't be nearly as interesting.
So this is Cyslodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The
Yeah,
fact that you
that's
can't
true.
feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about
Duh.
someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs.
I mean,
You
he
two are gonna be
tries.
stuck together for a while, so
Oh.
the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice.
Yep. Now come on.
To be fair, he has tried.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... Is everything going to be okay with these people?
Sneaky Rinwell. Why is she
Rinwell,
sneaky?
don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zeugles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
You haven't even been fighting.
No way! I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But...
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cyslodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Now you've got me wondering.
Good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Everyone's got secrets.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made
Grin.
it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed.
So is she hiding the fact that she's a magic user?
Much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
So many skips.
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... Achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with a cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with...
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
Oh, good grief, lady.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay?
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
A whole skit just dedicated to sneezing. And another skit. Good grief.
Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renin lord and burst open the gates of fire.
With fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balsef without you and the Crimson Crows, Zephyr.
Maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked.
If that's how you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh?
Are we good? Is that it for Skip? The constant tension between these two with a knife. Yeah, kinda. You feel the Ray. How is everyone? Destruction. This is kind of annoying that you can only have like 3 art sets of each one. I'm not used to that today. We'll take out Demon Fang for a bit.
From what we're used to back in Calaglia.
It's because this realm is so cold.
Kind of looks like. I'm gonna go back around now. Oh.
What's this thing?
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Would you like to warm up some?
Aren't there people in there?
You should let yourself unwind when you get the chance.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
I was gonna put me by the campfire. I was gonna check out the house.
Hey.
Hey there. Got room for a few more?
Mm-hmm.
This fire here passes without judgment. All are welcome to bask in.
Hey!
Alton, wait. Did you hear what I said before? I know. I only want to learn a little more about our new realm. I see you've got a lot of luggage with you. What are you hauling around here? They're full of wares to sell, like medicine. Plus my tools that I use to make accessories out of ore from time to time.
Oh?
Did you say accessories? Of course that gets her attention. You mean people down here in Dana wear them too? Now I'm intrigued. Just how good of a craftsman are you? I'll tell you what. I'm going to have to see some of your handiwork for myself.
Whoa!
It's clothing. It's accessories. She's into it. Metal Graver can craft accessories. Interesting. Oh boy. Oh, that'd be useful. Although I think I already have one on Alphen. No, I have a Pierce emblem on him. Well, another crafting thing I'm gonna have to figure out. Crafting is always like one of my least favorite things in any game. Because half the time, I have no clue what I'm doing. So, curse resistance. Okay. For now, let's just do this. Okay. Nothing that I can enhance. Okay. What do you think? Did I pass your test?
Right.
Decent enough, I suppose. Not the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Oh, looks practically nice. If I come across any ore, I might be back. Until then, you better work on upping your game. I appreciate the feedback, lady. I won't let you down. You should be calling out Shion yourself, not me, lol. I don't want to talk to her. You do it, Alphen.
What?
Alright. Oh, it's cold out here. Let's sit down and eat something so we can warm up. Good idea. I'm not that hungry. Well, you should never go into battle on an empty stomach. And you never can tell when the enemy is going to attack, so... Shion, you don't have to beat around the bush. It's okay to admit that It's okay to admit that you're hungry. What other reason do you need to eat? Fine. She tries so hard to be tough.
Just great.
On second thought, we need to eat, you guys.
All right.
I'll fix yourself something good then. How about a regular repast among us Crimson Crows? New recipe?
Nice.
What a meal. You're a way better chef than I figured you'd be, Zephyr.
Right.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you both liked it.
Right.
Want another plate? Like you said, not good to fight on an empty stomach. I know, I'm good. Shion, eat the damn stuff, I'll throw it away. Man, if looks could kill! After that, it took 3 tries, making the same thing before Shion was finally satisfied. Wow.
Happy now, Shion?
Yeah, I'd say so.
She better be, after all she ate.
I stopped before I was full, though.
What?
Take a peek in here. Oh! Because I keep running in front of the door. What keeps popping up? Okay, I just want to get to town. I mean, I could
Okay,
technically rest very open. What the hell? Oh, those look nasty.
No!
Open the chest. Oh, life bottle. Those are needed. Oh crap! I should have checked. Although he was, I think he just moved. What's that up there? Is that Oh, I was up there already, I think. Okay. Close to town. I'm gonna find an inn.
Houses in a place like this. People really live all the way out here?
The whole area is just little villages. This one's Messiah 224.
Wait, I hear something. Sounds like people arguing.
Ah, hell.
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be here. We should sneak past them. That was my original plan, since you all stick out so much.
Why? In case one of your people tattles on us?
It's the Renans who are making us do it.
Oh yeah? Like this Renan who you need to save your people's skin?
Oh, that's rich, coming from the Bright Eyes, whose people are the reason we're in this mess in the
That's
first
enough.
place. But she started it!
3 centuries of resentment is too much to lay at a single person's feet. Same goes for you, Shion. You can't ignore the past when speaking of the present.
She must have, like, lost someone really important
Now,
to her to Reddit.
what's going on in that village?
If I were to guess, someone tipped off the Snake Eyes and they're here to make an arrest.
You'd better not be about to suggest we get involved. I'm here for the Lord's head, and nothing more.
Yeah, well, we're gonna.
That go for you too, Alphen? Why did you come?
Why? To liberate this realm's slaves, of course.
Are you still a slave?
Me? No.
Then tell me what it means to live unshackled.
Here we go.
I'll tell you what it means. It means living on your own terms, being your own master, thinking and making decisions for yourself, and being prepared to accept the consequences. Understand?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. So prove it to me.
Shion.
Don't start with me. I'm not going, and that's that.
I understand. Just wait here with Rinwell till we get back, okay?
You're going in without the sword?
Looks to be that way. This is my choice, after all.
Your choice? Listen to yourself. That sword's useless to me without someone to use it. You go dying on me out there and you'll put our whole mission in jeopardy.
But I need us all to make it safely to Cisloden.
Too many sacrifices have already been made. We came here to put a stop to any more.
You've sacrificed something too, huh?
Hide somewhere until it's over. You hear me?
Well,
Damn those Renans. I hate seeing Ganon suffering under them here, too.
I'm surprised you're so angry about it.
Zephyr has big team dad vibes. Yeah, definitely. He's definitely the mentor of the game. Which is why I'm worried about his safety. Good lord, Matt. I wonder how long.
You're alive.
Oh, he's the one.
Here? The realm of Cislodia doesn't tolerate civil dissidents like you.
This is the only voice actor I knew immediately who he was.
I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship!
Oh boy.
It won't work, you know. You never change, do you? You've always got that dead-knowing look on your face!
Jesus.
Zephyr!
I got it handled.
But he just...
He's my son.
Yep, saw that coming.
Oh, so now you remember me. The nerve of you. I'm gonna wipe that damn look off your face once and for all!
That hurt.
Rinwell.
You...
Law.
Well, we made a bit of a mess.
Enemy
we gonna get
reinforcements. Use the sword.
I can't. The villagers will get caught in the blast. We need to fall back.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Zephyr!
Go. Leave without me.
You can't.
I'm not leaving without him.
Oh boy.
Alfin, there's no time.
But what about the resistance? Everyone's counting on you.
Forgive me.
Ugh.
Oh boy. I don't like this. I love it. Yes, I very much agree, Twister.
We've waited all night, but nobody's shown up.
No sign of Zephyr or an enemy pursuit. So, what's the plan now?
You really need to ask? We go rescue Zephyr.
If he's under arrest, they'll have taken him to Sisloden, the capital city. Assuming he's still alive, that is.
I can't believe Zephyr never told us he had a son. I wonder if the rest of the Crimson Crows knew about it.
And to find him in that village of all places. Some coincidence, huh?
Those fireworks you pulled out of your hat back there. They were astral arts, weren't they?
Shion, what the hell are you doing?
Except I've never heard of a Danon who can cast astral arts. Are you a Renin?
Like hell I am!
No, of course not. Renin's eyes light up when they use astral arts. And when you used an art, your eyes definitely didn't. So I guess that means you can't be a so-called bright eyes after all.
Sorry.
You're right. Those were astral arts I used. Same as the ones wielded by the Renins. A long time ago, my family, my people, were once known as mages.
A Danon mage? Up until now, I'd only ever heard of them in stories and rumors. Though now I've seen one with my own eyes, I suppose I'll have to believe it.
I mean,
We've been in hiding for a long, long time. Even before the Renins first attacked. That's why no one knew about us.
Even before the Renins?
Yeah. My ancestors were persecuted and targeted for their gifts.
But it was by their fellow Danons.
They lived hidden away all these centuries, keeping their existence secret even from the Resistance. My mom and dad drilled it into me that I was never, under any circumstances, supposed to let anyone find out about us.
If that's the case, then why did you use your powers back there?
I don't know. One second I saw Zephyr about to be killed, and the next I was...
Danon Astral Arts. If the Renins knew such a threat existed, there'd be hell to pay.
Hey!
What? You think I'm gonna go to the Lords with this information? I'm a traitor and an outcast at this point. Or did you forget? What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time. Didn't you ever want to use it to help your people?
Don't talk like you know the first thing about me, Renin!
That's enough. Zephyr wouldn't want this.
Listen, all I care about is taking out the Lords, okay? Which is no doubt what her people want too. Using her powers to help do it only makes sense.
Makes sense for who? Us? Besides, Zephyr comes first. We can't just abandon him.
It's fine.
Huh?
You're going to save Zephyr, right? If so, you're going to need my powers to do it. I don't want anyone else to die.
Are you sure? Then let's get back to the village. We need to find out what happened.
Casting an art, custom casting art button. Oh, this is if you're controlling her. Oh, neat. I still need to play around with the other characters. Oh, that's useful.
I wonder how Zephyr's doing. If that law guy is his son, they shouldn't be rough with him.
I want to believe that. But those two didn't look like they're exactly on good terms. Actually, now I'm curious. Can Danans enlist in the Snake Eyes too?
Definitely. They're useful for surveillance here. Doesn't win you many friends on either side, though.
So why is Zephyr's kid working for the Renans then?
He has daddy issues? Okay, he is selling stuff. Ugh, life bottles are expensive! Achoo! Okay, I'm just gonna save. Ooh! Oh, the picture changed! Fun. Okay, I'm saving here. This seems like a good place to save. Oh my goodness. Ah. So that's a thing. Yeah, once, like, as soon as Zephyr reacted to Law, I'm like, okay, so maybe Law is the one he talked about them losing. And then after another minute, I'm like, oh, he's his son, isn't he? Such a Tails thing to do. So, we'll see what brings him around, because, I mean, you know, we see in the opening that he's part of our party, so... The amount of secrets everyone in this group has, it's insane. Like, Alphen with his memory, like, he has secrets and doesn't even know what they are. Because obviously he's something special. Shion has her secrets, Rinwell. Although we learned some of her stuff, but I get the feeling there's more to her story. Like, her anger towards the Renans just seems a lot more personal than anyone else. So I'm thinking there's like a personal thing there. And then we'll find out what's up with Law. So yeah. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, just because tomorrow is a big sale set at work. So hard to say what time I'll actually get out of there. If it's not like too late and I'm not like too dead, I might stream for a bit. Otherwise, I will jump on Thursday. It'll again be a little bit later of a start because it'll have to be after I get off work at 8. So yeah. So hopefully y'all are still enjoying. I know I am. I know I'm really gonna, like, I'm already starting to feel like the itch. I know it's gonna start to get a lot harder to resist playing this off stream. Yeah. Like, I want to know the things. I want to know all the things. I want to know what's going on. So, and I just know because it's a Tales game, I'm gonna get to the point where I'm just gonna be like bouncing, like, oh my god, what is going on? So, but I am really enjoying this game. I mean, when it was coming out, I was excited for it because it just looked really interesting. But even playing it, it's a blast. The characters are wonderful, which is nice because, like, the last Tales game that I played from start to finish was Zestiria. And while I enjoyed it, I will say it was definitely, like, I definitely feel it was one of the weaker additions to the series. Just, I mean, the characters were okay, but, like, nobody stood out as, like, oh, I love you, you know? In here, like, I'm already in love with Alphen. He's got a lot of personality traits that I tend to like in characters. And he's just fun. I mean, Shion is interesting. So far, everyone is really interesting. I'm looking forward to meeting the other two characters, whose names I do not remember. I don't remember at all. But yeah, so like I said, I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. And when we pick up, we will be going to rescue Zephyr. So thank you all for joining me. I, always really appreciate it. Steel City Gamers, if you're still there, thank you again for the raid. If you want to know when I go live, go ahead and give me a follow so you can get notified. And other than that, I will see you all later. Good night.